When Target 8 investigators jumped on a tip about home tattooing, they uncovered a world invisible to most of us, but what's easy to see is the very real danger posed by illegal, unlicensed tattooing.
When this tip came in through Report It, Target 8 investigator Marley Ginter grabbed it and then started digging.
Well, Brian and Sue, we're talking about potentially devastating diseases, things like MRSA and HIV, and we couldn't believe how easy it was to find people willing to take that risk. You pick the design, the color, maybe most important,
I've been doing it for so many years.
the artist.
Plus I know he does quality work, so.
But when Chastity Miles' son got a tattoo,
you could definitely tell it was done out of someone's home.
She says her 15-year-old didn't put much thought into any of it.
I was devastated. He just kind of asked me what I would do if he came home with a tattoo, and I just kind of was speechless, and I said, I hope that's something we never have to worry about.
But he took off his jacket, revealing what Miles calls a shoddy job of a tattoo.
They would miss a section and then it would start up again, and it was horrible looking.
And now it covers most of her son's upper arm.
I was shocked. I didn't know who would tattoo a 15-year-old who, without a parent's consent. I didn't know where it was. So obviously my first concern was he safe getting this tattoo? Were the needles sterile?
Miles was so worried she had her son tested for any diseases.
I can't fathom what is going through their mind doing that to children.
After a tip to Target 8, we discovered dangerous underground tattooing across West Michigan. We found ads on Craigslist looking for tattoo clients to work on, half the price of any shop, willing to do barters for tattoo work.
The licensed facilities have to follow strict rules for how to sterilize their equipment. They have to sterilize it 3 different ways: cold sterilization, ultrasound, and autoclaving. When you go to somebody's house, they probably don't even have that equipment.
Dr. Shelley Drew was so concerned about underground tattooing, she alerted the Kent County Health Department a few years ago. She's happy new state law that only went into effect a year ago now requires tattooing be done in a licensed facility. But we showed Kent County Health Department spokesperson Lisa LaPlante that's not always happening.
These people are still advertising these tattoos. Clearly, these look like they're out of someone's home.
LaPlante says within the last 2 years, the county has investigated about a dozen artists, some working out of their homes, advertising on Craigslist, and in one case just a few months ago, a mom in Wyoming filed a police report after someone gave her 13-year-old son a tattoo with a home kit.
It is something that could be taken seriously because we could be spreading disease throughout the community. So is the health department taking this seriously?
Absolutely, and we are working with local police, and we are trying to make sure that anyone who is operating illegally or under the table is brought to our awareness.
But why not just go in and shut these places down?
We can't legally walk into somebody's home and shut it down. The police are the authority for that.
What we can do? Track them down. The health department's already warned you to stop doing this out of your house.
I never got that warning. I've never even seen that before.
The health department already sent this man a cease and desist order he says he never got. But he did tell me he knows the law, and yet we found he's still tattooing out of his home.
Well, bottom line, what you're doing is illegal.
For the most part, yeah.
Then shouldn't you stop?
Hear what he had to say and what we found on his Facebook page about our visit just days later. We'll have that, plus how our efforts to track down other illegal artists could have put us in a lot of danger. That's all tonight at 11.
All right.